Hello everyone, welcome to day 27th of June Lead Code Challenge, and today's question is candy. In this question we are given n children that are sitting in a line that is represented by an array, and each children has a rating assigned to it. We need to distribute candies to each one of them such that each child must get at least one candy. Child with higher rating get more candies than its neighbors. So these are two important constraints that are specified in the question. We need to return the minimum number of candies that we need to give to distribute them to all the students so that everyone gets it. So without much ado, let's look at the presentation that I have created for this and let's get started. This is a hard question on lead code, but believe me, it's not. I'll rate it in the medium category. Candy lead code 135. And let's try and understand the two constraints. Each child must get at least one candy. That means you have to give minimum of one candy to each one of them. Children with higher rating get more candies than its neighbors. This has an implied statement which also says that children with equal rating may get different candies. So from this we need to devise this statement as well. And there was an example that helped us understand this corner case. So the answer for this is 1, 2 and 1. In total you need 4 candies to distribute them among all the children, and you'll do it in this with this configuration. So here you will see that the first index and the second index, the ratings are same for these two children. However, they are getting different candies. So how will we go about this? Let's try and understand it by an example. I have taken a slightly longer example so that you get good hold of the algorithm. The input is something like this: 1 2 7 6 7 7 2 1, and the first constraint that was specified in the question is minimum one candy should be given to each child. So we distributed one to all of them, one to each one of them irrespective of their rating. So this is a base case. Now what we are going to do, we will scan from left direction and go up till the right endpoint in this direction, and we will check whenever the rating of its neighboring child, its right child is higher than the current child, will increase the candy count to the right child. So let's try this up. The first rating, the second rating is higher than this, so we'll increase the candy count to 2. Again, the rating of this node is higher than this, we'll increase the candy count to the previous node plus 1. So previous node is 2, you will update it to 3. Now there is a downhill kind of a thing. The rating is lower, so we'll not do anything. Again, the candy is higher at this node, we will increase the number of candies at this particular node to what was the previous value plus 1, the previous value plus 1. So this gets updated to 2. We'll move ahead, the rating is same, will not do anything. Again we will move ahead and we will see that the rating is same, will not do anything. Again we'll move ahead and the rating is lower, this is lower than this, so we'll not do anything. Again the rating is lower, will not do anything. Now the distribution is something like this: 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 1 1. And is this complete? No, because we have only taken the uphill in one particular direction. We have not considered those cases where you see a downhill kind of a trend. So the value here is still not correct because it is the candy count is not higher than its neighbors, although the rating is, because 1 is lower, 2 is higher, but the candy count is still same. So we will again have to scan in the reverse direction to get the correct answer. So let's talk about it. In order to fix that, we'll scan in the reverse direction starting from the right node till the left node, and with each iteration we will check whether its immediate neighboring node has higher rating than the current node, and the candy count at its neighboring place is less than the current candy count of the current node, then we will have to perform the update operation at its neighbor. So let's try this up. This value is higher than this node, that means the rating is higher, and the candy count at this particular node, a of I minus 1, is less than equal to a of I. That's an equality condition. So I is right now this node. If that is the case, then we will update the value at its neighboring node to the current node value plus 1. So this gets updated to 2. Let's continue the process. You will observe this again, that the rating is higher here and the rating is lower here. I becomes this. What you are going to do, you will update this node's value to the current node plus 1. So this gets updated to 3. Let's continue the process. The rating is equal, the condition is not met, we can't do anything, we'll move ahead. The rating is equal, we can't do anything because there is no discrepancy case, the ratings are equal. Again let's move. I becomes this and I minus 1 is this. The rating is lower, the condition is not met. Here the condition is again met. 7 is greater than 6, although the value that is held at this node is higher than this, so you actually don't need to do anything. It's a happy case, and we'll move ahead without any updation here. And then again the rating is lower than this particular node, we will not do anything. The rating is lower at this particular node than this, will not do anything. The rating condition doesn't meet, and the iteration is done. The array final is something like this: 1 2 the 3 1 2 1 3 2 1. What is the count? The first thing that I have done here is to define my distribution array, and in the presentation I specified distribution array with the single letter A array, so apologies for that. And as the next step, I have filled in the distribution array with all ones. Then I start iterating from the left going up till the right direction. If my immediate neighboring rating, that is rating of I plus 1, is higher than rating of the current element, then I update the distribution value at the I plus 1 index to distribution at the ith index plus 1. So this is in one particular direction, starting from left to right. Again we'll do similar kind of thing in the reverse direction, starting from the rightmost node going up till the leftmost node. And here I check whether the rating of the immediate left neighbor is higher than the current node, and the distribution at the neighbor is less than equal to the distribution at the current node. I update the neighbor value to distribution plus 1, and in the end I calculate the total sum, the total candies, as whatever value is there in the distribution array, and that will give me the answer. So let's try this up. Accepted. The time complexity here is order of n, the space complexity is order of n, but we can reduce the space complexity here as well, because at any point in time we only need two variables, I plus 1 and I, or I minus 1 and I. The rest are not required, only two variables are required. So that can be done, but that will make the logic a little complex and messy. However, this is pretty straightforward and simple, so I've kept it like this. Thanks for watching this. Hope you enjoyed today's session. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow with another coding session, and we will soon be completing the full June LeetCode challenge. Thanks for your love and support. Goodbye, take care, sayonara.